I believe that's happening, right? Okay. So, hello, YouTube. And for those who will be watching us later, I'm Ana Laura. I will be your hostess today at this immersion. Here with me, we have Jefferson, Yasmin, Lucas, Bel, Daiane, Flavia, Lara, Ricardo, and Helton. And we're going to talk about learning process. We just watched a video about the 4 stages of the learning process. And we have some questions on the chat, right? Let me just split us in small rooms. But before I do it, I must introduce how TNT works, right? For those who doesn't know us yet and will be watching us later. And TNT, we are a community where we came here to communicate in 4 languages, not just English. There are also Spanish, Italian, and French, right? The live meetings like this one are not regular classes. I'm not a teacher. I'm not here to correct anyone, right? There's no material or homework. We are here just to have a nice chat, to meet different people and practice our speaking, right? In order to build confidence and achieve fluency, right? The dream to fluency. That's why everybody is here, right? And to get to know each other. That's my favorite part. Meet different people and talk with them. So, but if you are interested to have some classes, you can check all the available plans in our website, right? talkandtalk.com.br. And that's all. So let's get started. Let me just, everybody had the questions, right? On the chat. Let me just create, I believe that would be necessary too, because so we don't be so crowded and more people can talk more, bigger amount of time. Let me just, yeah. So let me just exchange this. So yeah, let me just delete. Yes. So I split us in 3, right? 3 talkers for class, for room, right? And please remember a few things before I do it. Remember to choose a leader on the room, present yourself, and be respectful, right? With the other's opinion and time to talk. So everybody can have a good experience, right? Enjoyable experience. And I believe that's all. So if you have any problems, please hit the button, ask for help, and I will go after you, okay? And see what I can do. But yeah, and I bring you guys back now 9:50, okay? Let me just create the rules. And yeah, the questions are just a guide, okay? Don't worry if you're not are sticking just with them. If you didn't receive an invitation, it means you're gonna stay here with me. So in the main room, we're gonna have Jefferson, Flavia, and Lucas. Hi guys. Let's get started. Let me just use this. Okay, so yeah, let's get started. Maybe we can start presenting ourselves and also answering question number 1. I'm really curious to know if you guys have any interest to learn something new, and I'm curious. So, Lucas, could you start?
Yes. I'm Lucas. I am 24 years old. I live in São Paulo, and I am a pharmacist. And I am married. About the first question, let me see, because I forgot. Can you think of something you'd like to learn? Yes, I want to learn Spanish and German. I think it's very hard because I have a problem when I need to know two or three things in the same time. But I I will try. And in this moment it is to learn, improve my English and to learn Spanish and German.
Great. So you want to be like a polyglot, right?
Yes.
It seems for me that German it's harder. I don't know, but I never learned. I had some Spanish classes. Uh, it's tough, but it's more similar, right, to our our to Portuguese, right?
Yeah.
Our native language. But German seems really hard.
Mhm.
So yeah, thanks, Lucas. And you, Jefferson. Your turn. Go ahead.
Okay, guys, guten Morgen, guten Morgen. I'm Jefferson. I live in Goiânia, Goiás. I'm economist, prof of Catholic University of Goiás. I can give my age away. I really don't know what is my age. And think about something that I like to learn. Yes, I would like to learn to be a good singer. I have interest, I have passion, I have curiosity. I I know how to explore the musics. I know the lyrics. I have aspiration. I love to seek inspiration from books, from documentaries, and even from YouTube. But I haven't voice. That's my big problem. I'm
Oh,
not in tune. Yeah, I really, I'm out of tune. Yeah.
interesting. I would never think of 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 you like singing or have interest in to learn how to sing.
I
Have
love
you
music.
take
I listen music all the time, and listen music and sing just by myself. I can sing behind my wife. She get far away from me.
Oh, that's sad. But have you take any classes
Yeah,
of
really. Yeah,
yeah?
yeah.
And I heard once that everybody can learn how to sing. It's a matter just of finding your tune. I don't know if it is the correct term in English, but I believe that some people have the natural talent, right? And but for others, like you mentioned, oh, I don't have voice. Maybe it's a matter of exercising more. I don't know, or if there is no way that some people can sing. I don't know. I never try. I just uh a singer on the shower. So I'm very humble singer. But what kind of music style, genre of music would you like to become a singer, Jefferson? I'm curious.
It's like Phil Collins, just to begin. Can you
Oh,
imagine? Jefferson Collins.
it would be awesome. There,
Beyonce. You
have you read?
Beyonce? Yeah.
Oh, no, awesome. No, no,
Awesome.
Beyonce.
Yeah.
Have you write it down? Any, I don't know, composed any music
No,
or no?
no,
No.
never. No, I just write articles for the newspapers and scientific. No.
Got it. So singing, Phil Collins, Jefferson. His songs are so beautiful, the lyrics and the melody, right? I like. My mother loves him. Hey, Lucas, go ahead. You want to say something?
No.
Sorry. Oh, it's my mouse. It was just right on the left of your head in my computer. So I was thinking that you raised your hand, you know, that option. Sorry. So got it. So Lucas, language, Jefferson, singing, right? It's kind of related, right? To the voice, the two things you guys want to learn. Interesting. And you, Flavia, your turn.
Okay, morning everyone. I'm Flávia. I'm from Lima, Paraná, but I live in Palmas nowadays. And I am married to children. I am a public servant at City Hall. And that. Something that I would like to learn is playing drums. I started to play drums. I did just one class before pandemic, and I stopped it because the pandemic, and I didn't try to play again. And something that I would like to prove really it's my volleyball playing and my skating. I would like to improve, like we just said, about unconscious competence. I think I am conscious. I am conscious competence, but I need to be to the next level to unconscious competence. I think one of my goals nowadays.
Interesting. So you mentioned about learning drums, learning to play an instrument, right?
Yeah.
Great. And get better at playing volleyball and sorry.
Yeah. And skating.
Skating?
Like patins, yeah.
Oh.
Patins, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. You go at where you live in Palmas, there are where you go to you know do the skating on the parks. I don't know. They have.
Yeah, here, there are a lot of places like park and poliesportivo, called the poliesportivo, I don't know how to say in English, and some schools like in the park, in the poliesportivo quadra, I don't know, square. And I think there are many places here, but I don't have time to do this, no? And I need to get some times and practice.
Got it.
Yeah.
But let me just confirm if it is what I'm thinking. It's like when you have skating like you know that circuits that you must do and some I forgot.
Just a little like playing with one foot and the other foot I don't know, but some circles like one with one foot. But I
Really?
am so far from this kind of performance.
Got it. Just like in the Winter Olympics, like the guys skating on the ice, like they are spinning, right? Oh, awesome. You can do this?
No, not yet.
But it would be awesome. I would love to learn that too, but probably I will gonna fall. I'm not so good with, you know, motor coordination. Awesome.
Yeah.
Interesting. So got it. Lucas is language, learning German and Spanish. Jefferson is to sing, and Flavia is to play drums and improve skating. And
Ana Laura?
oh yeah, me.
Yeah.
Let me just present myself. I don't know if I met Lucas before. Sorry, I don't remember. But let me just. So I am Ana Laura, I'm 27. I live in Barueri, São Paulo. So pretty close of Lucas in São Paulo. But yeah, I live with my boyfriend and I work with quality control in the food industry. And yeah, let me see what something that I would like to learn. There are so many things, guys. But on my retirement, I believe that I can't, check and learn everything. But yeah, I kind of feel like yeah, Jefferson, chocolates. Like Flavia, about learning to play an instrument. I love the sound of the cello, and violin. I would like to learn to play one of these. The sound and the music, it's so beautiful. And let me see what else. Yeah, I would like to learn how to do, some martial arts. I don't know if it is correct, the way that I express it, but kung fu, karate, I don't know, something like that. I don't know if I am capable of because of my coordination, of my body. But yeah, I would love to learn this and maybe explore more and like Flavia mentioned about getting better at doing something that you already does. I had before some painting classes, in with oil paint, in canvas, that white canvas. And yeah, it's I love it. It's pretty relaxing. But I learned some tips with an old professor. But I would really like to learn more and to do some more complex painting, like Bob Ross. Do you guys know Bob Ross? Their guy is amazing. I would put some link of his videos on the chat so you guys can check. He's awesome. I really love him. Yeah, so I talked too much. Sorry about that. So let's jump to another one. Hey, Jefferson, can you start this one? Question number two.
Okay, my fellow, how do you typically choose what the new skill or subject to learn? Well, I think the first thing you must to see is the subject is relevant. The relevance of the subject is good for you. Is good for you. It's have a applicability. For example, I study our language. Terrible. It's very difficult. But I just use in our language to do maps. It's okay. About the other things, I think it's better to work with Power BI and Excel for me. This is the point. And I remember, Lucas, I studied German a long time ago when I went to German. But I stopped because I never more use this language. Why I must study German? If you go to German, it's okay. I think it's important to study. If you go to French, it's important to learn French. But in my case, the subject that I consider the potential for my personal growth, for my enjoyment, for my life, for everything that I do now is study more and more English and Spanish. English and Spanish for me. It's better because I'm trying to acquire a lot of skills about this and the current and the context where I live, where I work, what I do. I need to be better, better, and better in English and Spanish.
Got it. So it is like for Jefferson, the applicability, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I forgot to say, of course, that I'm pursuing to get better, and I would love to really be fluent in English and maybe learn another language, but I don't know which one. I like to learn a new language, but I don't know which one I would like to choose after that. And you, Lucas, how do you choose what you wanna learn, something new?
I choose when I have some problems with the skill like English. I have problems for not knowing English, and I started to learn English. And about the Spanish and what Jefferson said, it's very interesting because if we don't use the the idiom, we lost the inspiration and the reason to know the language. So in my list, English are in the first, Spanish in the second, in German in the third. Yes, because it's more easy to me to know countries in the America Latina. I forgot the name, whatever. But in the future, I want to know German because I love that country, and I think it is when I have some problem, not knowing the skill, I try to know.
Got it. So you kinda because you are interested like to German culture, and I don't know, maybe someplace you wanna visit there or even live there, right?
Yeah.
So and about traveling, right? That you mentioned the through the Latin America, right? That's why the Spanish. So it's kind of with Jefferson, what he mentioned, right? About the applicability, right? Got it. So, and you, Flavio, how do you choose?
Yeah, I agree with Jefferson and Lucas. At the beginning, I started to learn English because I really like this language, and because the other things that I don't stop to learn is because I want to go to I want to go abroad, and my second son, said to me that he wanted to go to Canada to study or to live in there. And I think it was one of the oh my God, I forgot, but it was my one of my goals because I want to visit him, né? And the other things that I choose is passion. Is like I forgot to mention dancing too. When I want to learn, I would like to learn. And skating because when I was a kid, I I started to to ski, and it was amazing for me when I was a kid, and I really like it. And it was one of my passion. English is one of my passion too. And I think it's when your heart, really on this kind of things that or skills that I want to. I think it is it's motivated me to learn. Yeah.
Yes, got it. Love it. Yeah, me and Flavia, we are on the same page, I believe, because Jefferson and Lucas were saying like, oh, why I'm learning this? It had what this learning this would gonna add for me or help me out of achieving something else, maybe. And I don't know, you guys can see by the examples that I put, uh, they are kind of like a little bit far away. It doesn't necessarily have an application of my life, but on my life. But I'm just curious, I just stop to think, oh, imagine if I could do this or that, or just because of the hobby by itself. I believe that's related to passion and how this can touch your heart, like Flavia mentioned. Just because, it would be awesome if I could learn how to do this or that. And I believe about the challenging as well. So learning something that I never did before. This motivates me as well, like dancing. This one I would like to learn someday, just like Flavia, because I don't know how to say this in English, but I'm pretty desengonçada. But yeah, it's it would be have this application because I'm pretty bad at dancing, but no problem. Yeah, but it would be nice to, oh, let's do this. Let's learn how to dance, not to be like a professional dancer, but yeah, to have more coordination and enjoy more the opportunities that I would have in the future for dancing. Maybe I didn't enjoy so much in the past, but yeah, I would love to learn as well. It's kind of arbitrary a little bit for me, the way that I choose. But right, let's get to another question. Hey Flavia, can you start this one? Maybe question number 4. I'm curious to know if you guys have prefer to do, in which way you prefer to learn.
Do you prefer to learn independently or in a group setting, and why? It depends on the situation. Like when you want to talk to someone else, you need to talk in group. I think it is better than like we have now. And I really like when I start to learn. I like to start independent with by myself alone, and because I think I can concentrate more and focus more in what I need to learn and um but in practice, and like if I am learning other language, I want to listening a lot of or video or music or or something like or lecture. I really like listening to lecture because it's if the subject is interesting, although you can learn and improve your English and your listening and improve your knowledge, I think. I think that's it. But you need the teacher if you can improve more improve faster. But you can learn it alone too, but it's slow.
Got it. So for Flavia, it depends of the activity and the purpose of what you are doing and learning. Got it. And for you, Lucas, which one do you prefer?
In my case, I think the question 3 and 4 have a connection because when I try to learn alone, it's more easy to me stay unmotivated and give up. So when I have friends or when I study in group, it's more I don't know, easy to stay keeping trying to learn, and it's because you have a motivate to have someone with you keeping the same way. And yes, I think in group setting I prefer.
Got it. For you, it's about the company and because interesting, right? When you mention about that you prefer, because yeah, it has this pro of doing things with other people, right? There are also interesting because each one can watch their backs, right? And support each other. That's really good, right? Thank you. And you, Jefferson, which one do you prefer?
I think it depends on the nature of the subject. Most of the time, I begin by myself. I study Word, Excel, and Power BI, etc. by myself. But then when I have difficult, I ask for support for my students, from other professor, sometimes YouTube, and so on. The other example, I work with a lot of students and professors at the university with a lot of resources, and I think I'm getting better when I have collaboration of all of them. When you work together, I think it's better. You can diversify your perspective. You can share your motivation. You can have a combination of leverage, the benefits about the approaches, and so on. So I think today it's better to learn in a group. I think it's better now.
Got it. So you would pick in group as well. Interesting. Yeah, you mentioned something that it's important too about when you do it with a group, you can see by others' perspective, right? And share your thoughts and share the doubts maybe and discuss about it. And everybody can win and have a good experience with it. You are correct. I do believe this happens too. But yeah, on my case, I maybe I would say like Flavia. It depends. And Jefferson mentioned also about that depends of which thing that you are learning. I believe, especially at college, Jefferson was saying about his students and professors as well. When I was at college and studying for some tests on the semester, I was like, at the beginning, I would prefer stud the subject all by myself, sitting down, reading the books, do the exercises all by myself. Then when I, have a better conscience about the subject and that my doubts and what I need to work on, I will go after my colleagues to ask for help and discuss about it, because if I do it first, I would get a little bit lost, But I believe that it depends. So in some cases, in the others, like Flavia also mentioned about learning to play an instrument. I don't know if it's possible to learn this at group, I don't know, especially in the initial phases, because I believe that this maybe the sound would interfere. I don't know what the instruments that you are playing and the other person. Maybe when you are on a higher level, you can not be, have problems with these, and maybe do a band or an orchestra, right? I don't orchestra, yeah. But yeah, I believe that it depends. Let me see, we still have some time. Maybe we can go to question number 8. Hey, Lucas, can you answer this one?
Yes. 8. How do you handle moments of self-doubt or the fear of failure when starting a new process? Oh, I think it's very hard moment. It's very hard moments for me, because it's the fear or the fear or some challenges during the process, making me give up to learn. So I try to remember why I'm learning the skill or the language, and the reasons, and what I want to be in the future, and how I use this skill. And I think it is, I try to motivate myself to keep trying and learning.
Yeah, I believe that this feeling is natural, right? Of feeling a little bit down in some moments, but it's important to do like you said. And you, Flavia, how do you handle these moments?
I agree with you because I think yes, this moment is crucial if you to see if you are resilient or not, or not. And I think if I think about what is my goals, what is I need to achieve, and if I need some help, I ask for help. Like I need to overcome this problem in my learning process, and I think I would ask for help to someone that is in the high level than me, and I try to I would try to overcome this kind of fear, and I think I talk to someone that make me think about what's the fears, what is the fears that is inside me, like what I don't overcome this kind of fear. I think I need to think by myself what is what is the problem of this, what I need to overcome. I think I would think, and I would analyze myself, I think that's one of the acts that I do.
Interesting. Love it. Thanks, Flavia. And you, Jefferson, how do you do at these moments?
I really recognize as normal my self-doubts, and I have conscience that the learning is a journey, so I must focus on my strength, focus about my past success, and if I continue with problems, to fix the problems, I seek support from mentors, from students, from friends, or today from learning community. I have two community, one community from Facebook and the other from WhatsApp group. So this is very interesting because with these communities, I embrace my failures, and I can fix or I can solve all my problems.
Interesting. Right. So you use these communities that you mentioned, right, at Facebook and WhatsApp. They these kind of communities and websites and forums really helped me out when I was at college, also, because yeah, you can share what you are struggling with, and someone maybe so far on the other side of the world can help you clarify the doubt. It's really good, right? It's something really interesting. But yeah, like Jefferson mentioned, it's kind of natural have you have these moments, ups and downs, and the video mentioned as well, right? Yeah, so in my case, I will be honest with you. I get really frustrated when I have these moments, frustrated with me. But yeah, I must try to see in a different perspective and not focus on the problem or what I'm not uh, uh, what I'm not doing yet, or I can't do it yet, but focus on the solution and how I can get better, right? But that's I believe that is the beauty of the challenge. But sometimes it's hard for me to see on this perspective. I struggle a little bit with not getting so down with the these moments. So maybe we can. Oh, this one I'm curious to know Jefferson's opinion. It's kind of related with what you mentioned about German. Can you answer in question number 10, Jefferson? While I bring you the guys back.
Well, I'm muted. Share my thoughts about the following statement. Learning is an active process. We learn by doing it. Only know that you use sticking, stick in your mind. Yeah. Yes, I think learning is an active process. As I said, you was to think about the statement. You emphasize the importance of practical application, and I try to do this. Why I must learn another language if I never will use it? Why I learn Mandarin, for example? For me, what's the importance for this? For me, it's not important. But the other, you must to activate your engagement, enhances understand and retention. If you are improving what you study, it's okay. If you're not improving, come on, change the subject. And just to finish, what are you doing here? Practical experience, TNT reinforce our theoretical knowledge, but you need to study English. You never will be good at English if you can't study, if you can't learn, if you can't listen, and so on.
Yes, I agree with you 100%. It must, we must have this, you know, thing inside ourselves, or not only the interest, but have the opportunities to, you know, experience and use this knowledge that we are trying to do. Because on the other, if you don't, you will forget at least, or will lose the interest, right? Thanks, Jefferson. Let's welcome back the guys from the breakout rooms. Hey, Yasmin, how was the conversation? Did you like it?
Yeah, I like it a lot. There was an amazing conversation. We talked a lot about the things that inspired us and helped us to keep motivating in our studies. So that was amazing.
Great. Let me ask you a question. I'm really curious to know what you guys are interested to learn. Question number 1. What did you answer at the breakout room? What do you would like to learn? Something new.
As for me, would like to learn other languages. I would like to keep in my studies with English and started to learn other languages like Spanish, French as well. For me, that was my answer.
Got it. So a polyglot, like Lucas here in the main room. Awesome. Yeah, it's really good to learn a new language. Thanks, Yasmin. Hey, Lara, how was the
Hello.
conversation? How are you
It's
doing?
really good. Me and the girls, we talk a lot about our goals. We talk about the things we are gonna achieve and how we get motivated, how we gonna on a track. And it was really good. I really like to be in this conversation with them.
Great. Let me ask you a question. Let me see. I don't know if you guys reached this one. Let me see. This one, question number 5. We didn't answer this one. The
Oh, we
main room.
answer.
Oh, great. So you have answer on top of your tongue, right?
Yes.
Go ahead.
I was talking with the girls that I have read this book, that this character was a Brazilian, and he was in a poor family and didn't want to be in this whole life like this, you know. So he started to search things to change, search things to be in another country to help their family. For example, to learn a new language like English, and to change the things that have to be changed. For example, oh, I need to do this thing to achieve this, so I have to do it, and I'm going to do it because that's my goal, that's my purpose. And I think this character motivates me a lot.
Can you say the name of the character, or I don't know the
name of the
book?
character is Lucas, and the book in that case is not a motivation book. It's like a fan fiction. So I'm going to say it's a fan fiction book of Harry Potter. Okay.
Oh, great. Oh, yeah, you are the fan fiction girl. Yeah. I forgot that you like it. And you write fan fictions as well, right?
Yes.
Oh, got it. Awesome.
The book called Strangely Waters. It's on a Wattpad and it's really good.
Oh, great. So it's a Harry Potter fan fiction.
Yes.
Got it. Interesting. I love it. So, guys, unfortunately, thanks, Lara. We are running out of time and I will have to close the meeting. But first, I need to share some links with you before I do it. So the first one is for the survey. Okay, so please, if you guys can go there and put your honest feedback I would really appreciate it, right? Because with this feedback, I can see what I can do better as a host, okay? Or what I can do for turn the meetings, the immersions, our immersions more, enjoyable for everyone. And yeah, I would love to hear what you guys are interested to discuss in the future, some topics. It really helps me out when I'm thinking about the topics and the questions. Because yeah, you guys wanna talk about something, then let's talk about something, okay? And the second one is for TNT's website, and the last one is for this live on YouTube. Okay, so if you guys can go there, hit the like button, subscribe at TNT's channel, would mean a lot for us as well. And really will help us, right? That's all. Thank you so much for coming. And I hope you guys have a great day, a great rest of the week. See you next Wednesday, 9 a.m., okay?
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.